To get premium trading and investing tips, support on Patreon. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another Market Watch videos. Again, guys, thank you everybody for tuning in the stream, as well as the views on the latest videos. Guys, remember, if you drop a like on these videos, it helps me a lot reach a broader audience. So if you want to support the stream, just drop in that like if you like the videos. Helps me a lot, so my videos get seen by more people. So in advance, I thank you everybody watching. And yeah, before we go into the video, today EA just released this dude, Nyane, as the Liga 1 Player of the Month, and I really don't like it. Like, 84 rated team with a Team of the Week card also required in it. For a Nyane, that's 3-star, 3-star. I mean, the stats looking quite solid, but he's got quite bad balance and all of that. So I don't think this dude, unless you have a League 1 team, is worth it. I would potentially look at some specific SBCs if they would be good super subs as well. But if he would be cheaper than he is at the moment, even though I know the 83s, the 82s, and the 84s are very cheap right now, and potentially also very good buys going into the rule breakers period, because this SBC could just be one indication that EA is slowly trying to get rid of these low-priced 82s, 83s, 84s market as they go into the new promo that they announced today. We were looking at on stream, and this is it. This is the Rulebreakers. We knew it was going to be called Rulebreakers because yesterday Footwatch already announced it. We also talked about this on yesterday's stream. Now, the thing is that they have also announced the center forward here from Napoli. A lot of people predict it's going to be Lozano, but since his inform already has like an 84 rated dribbling, the boost shooting is just so huge. I feel like this one should potentially be Milik. Also, because my man Luke on stream said that for a period of time he was also thrown out of the squad for not obeying, and Rule Breakers just fits perfectly to Milik. The dribbling and the shooting stats would fit also nicely just because he has like 85 shooting already, so that would be fitting. And we'll see what other cards will drop. However, a lot of you might be asking what to do with the cards. The overall market today has risen. Now, I have the latest team of the week here open, but the overall market, if we go under the index 100, has been going into an uptrend, and whatever you hold, in my opinion, at this specific time, it might be wise to sell in case if the promo we're talking is gonna be very in demand, very good. If these cards are gonna be mad, I do think most of the market can take a slight hit. Remember what happened every time people got surprised or saw some sick cards, they started selling and thought they're gonna buy other specific cars there. And like, today was a specific day where we saw a pretty huge uptrend, and when you see such a huge uptrend, it kind of means that most of people started buying the teams with the coins they got from the rewards. Now, most of those coins right now, they have spared them. They don't have those coins anymore, and the buying power right now is a bit lower, with the market being a bit higher at the moment. So while this happens into Friday, when most of the people already bought and prepared for the weekend league and bought their team, I do think that there could be a slight downtrend. Now, I know a lot of the traders are predicting there might be a crash or something like that. I don't think there's going to be a crash. I think the cards will go slightly down and very much lower into Sunday and into the next week. I don't see like golds like San Maximan keep a 44k value, or golds like Diego Carlos or anyone like that rebounded today. Similarly with Adama, such low rated, I feel like into the next week they're gonna crash even more. Like these mid players that are kind of solid for people and very much accessible, but overall, I think most of these cards will go in the downtrend. And since we saw such an uptrend today on those, if you hold them, guys, try and potentially sell them. If you hold the most meta, again, those could hold the value. The most metas, again, are Neymar, Van Dijk, Ronaldo, Messi, all of these top tier players that go over 500k of value that are golds. I do think those are the ones that you can keep. Either way, I do think this can have somewhat an impact on the market. All in all, if not, it will bring more supply. Why it will bring more supply? I don't think today was the day where such supply has hit, just because a lot of people are saving packs for tomorrow. And while they're saving these packs for tomorrow, they didn't supply the market as much, but they still got the coins from the rewards. And what they got the coins from the rewards, there was an imbalance. There was more coins released than the usual supply. Usually it's the coins in the supply that get out, but because so many people are saving packs, the supply was a bit lower and the coinage was here, like at the normal value. And since the buying power got in, that's also why the market rose. And that's also why I do think tomorrow, while everybody and most of the people already bought their teams, can see a slight downtrend as we go. If you guys like want my thoughts on why I think potentially like Friday tomorrow could start going back down. Now another thing is, yesterday, like if you were on stream, fellas, come on, we made very good calls. I told you to maybe go under ZH under 75k. He's already up right now. Party was under 160k. Telescu was 120k. All of these tips were provided on stream. I also told you, like, I nailed this one on Suarez. I told you, like, he was 120k yesterday. I told you wait for the end of the game after his Champions League match, and this is what happened. He went down under 110k. So he was 100 and like what, 6k or something in the late evening. If you bought him, you can already make some profit out of it. Either way, like the ones to watches, even though they could slightly be affected tomorrow, I would still hold many of them if you plan to play them in your teams and if you plan to sell them before their next game, or maybe when they will perform well. For example, someone like Rodrigo, he was 130 yesterday. I bought Sana at 230 yesterday on stream. You guys can check my past streams also on Twitch if you're looking for that. I actually bought it on stream. I thought that was a great deal. Right now he's 272, but he was also 280 a bit earlier. I feel like he can go higher, but I do think tomorrow he can go slightly down back to like 260, maybe 255, but I'm not going to be bothered. I'm not going to sell him now because I'm going to play with him over the weekend league. So if you have these sort of ones to watches that you know that they're going to perform at some specific points, just hold them, play them in your teams, and wait for good performances if they will have them. Of course, if they won't, try and sell them before any of the games that they have. That should be the uptrends if they're announced in the lineups. Again, guys, yesterday we saw Havertz at 285. When you were on stream, I told you guys, like, this is mad cheap. Come on, fellas. You can go in and look at this. 3:30, guys, this is important. You need to join my streams, 5:30 p.m. UK time, Mondays to Fridays. If you're not in there yet, like, just put your notifications on. I don't know what else I can tell you, but this is what we did there, and it panned out very good. Also, we looked at some of the informs from Team of the Week 3. Now, I think that the informs really surprised me right now is Ramos. I thought 230 was a good price point, and he's still at that price point. I think eventually he'll go up, but we saw yesterday Walker 385. Look at this. Savic under 35. A lot of you guys asked me if 33 was a good price point to buy. I told you yes. You guys went for it. Look at this right now. Then we got Firmino. He was down to 175. Look at him now go to 200. But I do think they will have another bounce down tomorrow just because of the promo and all of that. So if you want to avoid that, tonight might be the time to slightly offload out of these cards to make these profits. And remember, the latest Team of the Week 4, there's some cards that are very cheap. I sniped a Florenzi at 12k. Doesn't hurt buying one, storing him in your club, as I said in the yesterday's video. Doesn't hurt buying an Amavi at 10k, close to the discard, store him in your club for the end of November. You guys are gonna thank me at the end of November that you have been trading, generating coins, and while generating coins, when you have that extra coinage that you can put in some value and hold for a longer term investment, you put them in the discard informs. You're gonna thank me then if you do this. If you buy Oriasbal under 15k, Ibrahimovic under 15k, one of each. Don't stock up your trade pile because you can't do other trades, other investments. Let's say you're a 500k value, you just buy one of each, and with the other coinage that you have, trade more. Today we bought a shit ton of 82s, 83s, that actually, like the 83, someone like Berchicha was down to 1k. I thought that was an impossible price point. He's already 1.5k right now, making good profits already, but I feel like he can go higher with the potential SBCs that will come with this promo. Also, in the past years, we remember that EA has usually released SBCs in the 2 days after the promo release. So for example, when the Scream promo was out, the SBCs were released sometime on Sunday, Monday. This year, EA is kind of keen on these promos to release them on the first day, so we'll see what will happen with the Rulebreakers promo. But if they do release the SBCs right about on Friday, I feel like we have good investment gamble potentials, and also there should be a moment of hype on Thursdays, as we're already kind of seeing it now. These 83s are slowly rising and all of that already. If you were going in on into the morning as we did in the Discord and all of that, you would have been already profiting right now. I think there's still time to buy them, because essentially most of these are cheap as hell, and eventually they're gonna keep rising. I do think Rulebreakers and the other promos that come are just a set of promos to keep the fodder rising slightly into the end of November. As I guys told you, EA is always planning to slightly keep rising the fodder, so us investors, when the end of November comes, when the Icon SBC drops, when everybody is expecting this mad profits on the fodder isn't as low for us to make so much returns of investments. So they kind of slowly rise the fodder into the end of November. So at that time, we don't make that much profit as we would have if, for example, they wouldn't be releasing these kind of promos with the SBCs. So I do expect the fodder slowly, not much, slowly to start rising. Again, guys, like, if you have any questions, drop them down below. Don't forget to be in the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very important day. We'll see what the Rulebreakers will bring. I hope you guys have made all of these good tips that I posted, even here, like on YouTube, and if you were in streams, if you bought, like, we're making so many coins right now. Hope it's helpful to you. Hope you're doing good, and hope to see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Have a good one. Cheers.